me a top three Jay-Z albums, because you know, I know that's your favorite dude. That's your GOAT, right?
I am obsessed with Reasonable Doubt. He has not topped it. To me, I do not care for the Black Album as much as I care for Reasonable Doubt. My definite fave. Each one of the blueprints could stand on their own, but I personally like the second one. And I honestly love 444. And I'm gonna tell you why. If we're talking about hip hop artists with a long-standing career spanning decades, he is one of the only people that has never fell off. Don't give me Wayne, don't give me Eminem, because they have fallen off. I love them, they're talented, but they have fallen off. We're not talking features, we're talking albums. He has a myriad of albums that are just, you could try to pick it apart, but he's already done it. So it's already flawless in whatever way it could be sonically, even if it's not your favorite vibe. So I definitely would say those are my top three. Reasonable Doubt, second Blueprint, and I love 444, because that growth right there, to be able to make music for a span of decades and to not fall off, to be able to change your commentary, because he's not a drug dealer anymore. He's not hustling anymore. Now he's buying art and buying Beyonce an album, and he still can be relatable. None of us can do JayZ stuff, and yet we still feel like, yo, I feel that. And Marcy Me was that grown man, Rick Ross aura type of album. And it was just, and he's getting into more Black rights, and it was impeccable. He don't got to do nothing else. I'd love to have another one. He don't got to, but you know, versus Nas, I don't even understand the comparison, because he doesn't have the body of work. He doesn't have the body of work. He's good, but he's not JayZ.
Now, when we talk about, see, to me, that's a personal, like, does he compare it to JayZ when you're talking about hits and, you know, no. But that's not what Nas is. Like, to me, 444 is definitely growth, amazing, classic album. But Nas has been like doing that for him. He's been that like grown man writing grown man stuff for a minute. And all of his stuff, like you said, it's not, you know, no one, if we're talking about numbers, look, no one is matching with JayZ. And our challenge, he had the least, I think he fell off least more than, or he's fallen off less than anybody else. But Kingdom Come, I think it was just because he had so many good follow-ups after that, people forget, like Kingdom Come was a
good album.
What was that?
I said that was a good album.
You like Kingdom Come?
I do, because I think Kingdom Come gets a lot of slack. Number one, if we just think about the promotion for that album at the time, he didn't push it. So it's like, you're not really believing in it that much, so you really can't expect us to. But I think that I'm a lyrical person, hence why I like my Big L's, my Method Man, my Redmans. So he's never going to falter there.
No.
But they're not my favorite records. You know what I mean? But he's not going to falter on the bars. He's not. And he's pretty good at picking his production too. I think Rick Ross is probably top tier at picking his production. His production be top tier. But JayZ has Guru, and Guru gives it quality sound in any environment, headphones, car, whatever. So, you know, but it's not my favorite. No. But